Good morning, fellow YouTubers. I thought maybe I'd take you along for my little drive through the property. Here we go, me and my golf cart. So there's my pear tree with pears on it. And then I have a peach tree back there with peaches and my pomegranate tree. Not sure if there's any pomegranates on it. I don't think so, just lots of flowers. But time will tell. My apricot tree, there's one right smack there in the middle, apricot. My fig tree's over there and it's loaded too. And this is my apple tree right here in front. And then my plum trees have fruit on it and my mulberry. I've been blessed this year with an abundance of fruit. And then we have the chickens. There they are. They're out here in this mess. My daughter tried digging these up and they just keep coming back. So if somebody has a suggestion on how to get rid of these horrific weeds, let me zoom out for you. Those right there, big huge stumps in Texas. Tell me how to get rid of them. I would be forever grateful because they're a nightmare. We're leaving all the flowers here because of the bees. So let's go take a drive. There's the hen house. Hey, Mama. And we're not doing anything in the garden this year. But the plum trees are back there. And they have fruit. In the gully. You know, you kind of wish you could control your neighbors, because maybe I cannot show it. But yeah, I'll just not show it. So there are the bees. Whoop. Coming in and out. Still doing good. Let's zoom in. A little fuzzy. We gave him a second one, so hopefully they do better. Thought you might like to come see my morning with my dears. Good morning, mamas. You're okay, mama. Aren't they beautiful? Unfortunately, we did lose friend. Sad. He will be missed. If you watched the last video, you heard about him and saw pictures. So I'm just sitting out here on my porch, getting ready to have a cup of coffee, trying to figure out how to get this to work. It's so funny how much you forget about cameras when you don't use them for a while. Pour me a cup of coffee. Why don't you join me? We can have a little chit chat. Hi. I've missed you. I hope you're all well. And I hope that these last few years have been good to you. I know during the lockdown times, many of us lost people we love. And I hope you're all doing better now. It's a beautiful morning. Do you hear the birds? You can hear the deer crunching. Life. Gives a new meaning. Right now, I'm really blessed. I have both my children here right now. And Pat. Very blessed. They are all being such a wonderful help. Kids have been helping me clean this place up because, of course, the last year that Kim wasn't well, and the 2 years since, there's only been so much I've been able to do. When Pet got here, oh, she helped so much. We worked so hard. Wish we had videoed it, but of course we didn't. Every day, all day long, going out and fixing things and getting things working and working on the irrigation and just the buildings, the chicken house, just trying to get everything up to par again. And then the kids got here, and we've been cleaning up all the scrap. And then I had this porch built. Best thing in the world that I did. Let me give you, it's not done. It's not done. We've still got to put the lights up. The kids just put my son actually put the ceiling fan up yesterday. So let me turn this around and see if we can give you a view of it. So that is the upper deck where I like to sit in the winter. And then we had the lower deck. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful table Kim made me. And it's not big. I mean, it's tall and it's metal. You know, metal poles because of the height there. But it's a 16 by 16. But look at that view. Just look at that view. I gotta paint that well house. What color do you guys think I should paint it? Give me your suggestions. Oh, there he goes. What are you doing, silly? Can you see him? I don't know if I can zoom. I don't remember how to zoom. Okay, hang on. Let's see. There he is. Sitting up there being King Kong. Anyways. And then over here, beautiful view. Deer. See some all the way down there by the beehives? I leave that part of the fence open for them so they can come and go. Oh. Alright, let's see if we can do this again. There we go. We're back. Listen to those birds. But that's what's been going on with me. But as I was saying, the kids, so they came in and they're working on this stuff, and they built the little refrigerator shed, so we're going to have deer, apples, and carrots and stuff in that. It'll be nice to be able to sit out here and cut them up some apples or carrots and help take care of them. And so they've been gathering up the junk and the tree limbs and helping me trim the trees. We lost a lot of oak trees, as you can see behind me, from oak wilt over the last couple of years. Yeah, it's been sad. I lost 3 or 4 in the orchard, oak trees. Still trying to figure out how to get them down safely. And I want to take down the neem tree. It's like 80 foot. I don't know how I'm ever going to do that. But it's shading the garden too much. A little bit of shade is good because it's so hot here in Texas that you almost have to have a shade cloth to get things to grow appropriately. But it's so big now that it's blocking it off a little too long now. But they got a 15-yard dumpster, or I got a 15-yard dumpster, and we filled it up with just scraps, you know, partial things that we were working on that you couldn't burn. It was just the stuff you couldn't burn. And then we've burned 4 piles so far, and I've got a new one down there, as you probably saw when I zoomed it around. So I got to work on that. We have 3 dogs in the house, and we pretty much have to keep them separated because none of them are used to being around other dogs. Of course, Pet's dog. Hers is the only one that can be around the other dog. But, so I've still got Caesar, Kim's dog. Don't think I'm going to have him much longer. Pretty old. Not doing well, but we'll give him a little more time. And then my daughter's dog, Riley. Wonderful German Shepherd. He's Red Heeler German Shepherd mix. She took him to training, so he's a really good dog. He does not like other dogs. He gets nervous around them, and if they make noise, he's got to stop them from making a noise. So that's not always a good thing. So we keep them all separate. Let's see. What else has been going on? Been weeding through stuff. One thing I realized through all the losses that I've had in the last couple of years, that, and the stress it puts on the families and the people behind. Sorry, mosquitoes are driving me nuts. I need my little mosquito thingy, but I didn't bring it out, and I can't bear them in my face. Was that I don't want to leave them a mess behind. I don't want to leave them a lot of my junk to try to figure out what to do with. So I've been going through things, and I've been getting rid of a lot of things. Just a lot. Things I know they'll never use. You know? Things us old folks use that they don't. So I've been donating it. I've been donating it to a local place that helps women and families. I'm no longer in San Antonio. Haven't been before I quit doing YouTubes. I'm in the hill country. We'll just say that. I'm in the hill country. I love it. I love it. Too many people moving out here, though. Everyone else has got the same idea. Get out of the cities. So there's too much building, too many people, too many drugs. Just the deaths and the murders and even here in this small town. I'm outside the town by, 20 minutes. So if you figure out what town I'm in, I'm 20 minutes outside of it. But, yeah, it's crazy. The meth everywhere. I don't know what's going on in the world. It makes me sad that people are so unhappy that they escape through drugs. And the biggest problem is this. I hate to say it, but we're not forming connections with physical people. We go out somewhere and people just walk past each other and they don't speak. So they don't build this connection. with a physical person. And this connection, as wonderful as it is, for so many people, this is all they have. It's not enough emotionally and physically. It's that physical. I remember in the first part of the, we don't say that word, isolation. For 9 months, I conceived and isolated, and after 9 months, I broke down and said, no, nothing is worth this. It's not worth it to be so separated from the physical touch of people. When you're old, you have to worry about these things, because things affect you differently. Never again. Nope, not worth it. What else has been going on? We got chickens. We got bees. Video will be coming up on that. Or it may have just come out. As far as me putting out videos, I don't know how frequent it will be. I will do my best. I miss you guys. I miss teaching. I just don't do as much of it now. Pat and I did a huge bulk in November. And I would say that's probably going to last us 2 years. So those things I don't need to do again for 2 years. So I'm not sure what I will teach. Everyone tells me just reteach what you've already taught, because so many people don't go back to those old videos. It's like, well, maybe I'll do that. It just feels like a waste of energy. What do you think? I'm going to be doing onions. Maybe I'll do a video on that. I'm buying a 50-pound bag of onions. What do you do with that? Be exciting. Oh, if you ever get a chance to get some bulk mushrooms, buy them. Can them. Wow. Not like the store-bought cans. Mine are amazing. I'll have to do more of those. So maybe I can do that. Maybe. I don't know if I'll do them now. We do freeze-dried mushrooms, which are really good. But I just opened up a can of mushrooms. I didn't want to mess with freeze-dried, so I used a can of mushrooms. I did the smaller jars, the half pints. Oh, they were good. They were really good. And, it helped because we bought them and then did them. Right then and there, in the next 48 hours, they were done. So I think that makes a huge difference. And then corn, we bought corn on bulk. And if you don't know how to do corn, it's really easy. You leave it on the cob. I'm going to teach you. Just leave it on the cob. Package it in seal meal. However many you think you'll use for the night. Like I do 3, because I just take them as they are from the freezer. I cut open the Ziploc, the seal meal bag. You can use Ziploc, but then you have to worry about freezer burn. But I cut apart the seal meal. Just leave the corn in the bag. Put it in the microwave for 12 minutes. Perfection. Absolute perfection. We had that last night. So I took a sirloin steak. Huge bone one. But sirloin steak. And then corn. And then I had bought a case, I guess you call it, of butternut squash. And, that stuff is hard to cut if you don't have a sharp knife, especially when you're older. I peeled it, cut it, and cubed it. And then I roasted them in the oven. Probably about 3/4 of the way done. And then I bagged
The
them up and
repairs
sealed them
never
in.
end.
In
This
serving
lemon
sizes.
tree
And so we had that last night.
hasn't put off any fruit.
It was a wonderful meal.
So I think it's below the
And I'm rambling
graft.
now.
So it's going to come out.
I guess I will.
So you gotta take
let
the
you go.
water
By the
off.
time I cut this down,
I'm going to set you down. So I cut it
maybe it'll be a
and
short video.
capped it.
Anyhow,
Focus.
I miss
Focus,
you.
focus.
I hope you're well. And I
Focus,
hope the
focus.
last 2 years have been great to you.
Okay, 2 more to go.
Blessings.
So I just replaced the cap. Now it's time to replace the lines. There we go. 1 more to fix, so I'll see you in a little while.
Well, I wish you all a wonderful week and a wonderful day. And take care of those you love. Blessings. Well, I wish you all a wonderful week and a wonderful day. And take care of those you love. Blessings.